Hello, Michelle. This will be the last video feedback I'll probably be able to give you. But if you have any questions or any hurdles, don't hesitate to reach out, either through my number, which I posted elsewhere, and or by texting me. I bid you strength. Oh, and also, I'm glad you enjoyed the video feedback. Thank you for acknowledging that. I really appreciate it. It gives me energy to power on. So, Michelle, I see that you've got your Photoshop file and your GIF animation, I'm assuming. Or is that the Photoshop file? What is this? Let me open them up to find out. Oh, that, by the way, is Abby's. Okay, so you took liberties with the logo, which is okay. I actually like what you did to it. It's kind of a modernization of it. This is an Art Deco typeface, by the way, from the 20s. And it kind of dates itself. Anyway, you've got the timeline here, or do you have a timeline? Not sure. Let's see, what about layers? Here they are. Okay, I see a single layer, so I'm not sure how to interpret this. Might you have had some difficulties maybe with the timeline and the frame editor? The menus that I would be looking at least if I were working on this, would be these three, or this one for type, but this one, the timeline and the layers dialog box. Well, let's see let me open up some of the other files. Okay, I hope there wasn't a long pregnant pause there as I fumbled for screens. Your excellent documentation of your process. It's curious to me, on your screenshots, it looks the right dimensions and proportions, but and I see that you've got it, the layers and the nicely arranged on your desktop there, or your work area. I'm wondering why it's appearing differently on my screen. But anyway, excellent. I'm glad I see this, and it's very carefully annotated. So I see that you've got the principles of GIF animation right, and that the discrepancy must be on my end. Good job, Michelle. What can I say? Let me go back to the discussion board post. Michelle. Now I have my Chrome screen set to black background, not sure why, but for me it's easier to see. And so look how elegant this looks on a black background. It's possible it might be seen this way. The motion, I think, though, is a little frenetic given the words relax, tranquility, just go. So I think the pace could be slowed down. And you might want to keep this area constant. Well, I don't know. I like the 30% off. Be careful not to use too many type sizes. It looks like you've got maybe 2, perhaps 3 sizes, or am I mistaken? And also, when you use all caps, you might want to letter space them out a little bit. It makes them easier to read. And I think you've got the room. Discreetly put the contact information. Now, this is hard to read at this size because screen resolution isn't like print. So it's also generally assumed that by clicking on a web banner, you'll be taken to a website. You almost don't need contact information. You might want to take a look at other ads like this, if you can find them, and see what they have for contact information. Anyway, if you can dispense with it, great. It would make for a cleaner ad. Okay, I'm going to leave this here, and I'm not sure what else to suggest, but maybe slow it down to reflect the meaning of the words.